Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to episode 29 from reading from Riyad Ul-Saliheen. And I choose today the Zuhud fi Dunya, the chapter which encourages us not to be attached too much to this worldly life. And there's a lot of ayat in the Quran, beautiful ayat in the Quran, and a lot of hadith. I encourage you to read the ayah number 14 from Surah Al-Imran, which explain all the dunya, all this life, and then give you the alternative. Allah said, زُيِّنَ النَّاسُ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ, beautified for men the love of things in this life, from women, children, plenty of gold and silvers, beautiful horses, lands, cattle. This is the life in this world. And Allah has got a better life thereafter. Read it, rather the surah in the Quran in ayah 14. Because if you translate in Arabic, it will be completely different if you translate to English. Allah said, this is the life, but don't be attached to it. It is beautified for you, but the real life is after this. And there's another ayah in Surah I will tell you what it is. Allah said, Ya ayyuhan nas inna wa'dallahi haqqun, in Surah Fatir, number 5. O men, human being, the promise of Allah is true. فَلَا تَغْرَنَّكُمْ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا. Don't let this life deceive you, and don't let the deceiver, the shaitan, deceive you. The promise of Allah is true, that there is life after death and there will be paradise or hell. And I will choose from the hadith, the short hadith, but there is plenty and you can read them. And the famous hadith we have in Bukhari Muslim, we have already said that. Our Prophet Muhammad said, following the dead person, there will be three follow the dead person. When you die, three things will follow you. Your family, your wealth, and your deed. Two will return. Your family and your wealth will return, and the deed will stay with you. Your deed will stay with you. And this is the meaning of the hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. Another beautiful hadith in Muslim, and I'm giving you the meaning, brothers. Our Prophet Muhammad said, in the day of judgment, Allah will bring the one from the people of hell, of Jahannam, the one who had the most luxurious life out of all the people of hell. He used to have the most luxurious, most beautiful life in dunya, in this life. And he dipped him one in fire. So he's supposed to go to hellfire. But he had the most luxurious life in his life, in this world, out of all the people of Jahannam. So he dipped him once in hellfire, and he tell him, have you seen any, did you have any, did you have any experience, any comfort before? He said, no, I have never seen any comfort. And opposite, of the people who are supposed to go to Jannah, Allah will choose the one who had the most difficult life, and the one who had the most hardship. And he dipped him once in Jannah. And he asked him, have you had any difficulty, any hardship before? He said, oh Allah, I haven't had any hardship, no difficulties in my life at all. Brothers, Jannah will wipe all, even the feeling, even the remembrance of any hardship in your life. And that's why our Prophet Muhammad also in hadith by Muslim. I'll read in English. The world, this life, in comparison with the hell hereafter, to the paradise, is similar to the amount of water one gets when he puts his finger in the sea. Let him then see what the return will. So if you put your finger in the sea, brothers, sea, not swimming pool, the sea, put your finger in the sea, take it out. The sea, what is left is the akhirah, and what is left on your finger is this dunya, this life. So let us work for the akhirah, brothers. And when you work for the akhirah, don't look into the people who are better than you. Look to the people who are less than you, so you will feel the ni'mah, feel the beauty and bounty of Allah. And that's what our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam advised us. And another hadith, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, this life, Muslim, the meaning, this life is the prison for the mu'min. And this life is the paradise, because it's the only life, it's the paradise for the kafir. And another hadith, brothers, which is very beautiful hadith, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if this world equal to the wing of mosquito, Allah will not let the kafir even have a sip of water. So this life is less than the wing of the mosquito, brothers. I'll give you something else, brothers. You know the Sunnah al-Fajr, which is 2 rak'ah, you will say قُلْ يَا الْكَافِرُونَ and قُلْ اللَّهَ in the 2 rak'ah, and it is only 1 minute. Our Prophet Muhammad said, these Sunnah, ركعتا الفجر خير من الدنيا, is better than the world, everything on earth. And it is Sunnah only, 2 rak'ah, 1 minute. And our Prophet said, if you miss the Asr, as if you have lost all your family, all your children, all your family, and all your money. If you miss one salat of Asr, which is 4 rak'ah, 4 minutes. This life, brother,